citizens of this country, if they see something suspicious, tell somebody. If you see somebody with a big package and leaving it somewhere and it could blow up, call law enforcement and tell them that you witnessed this. I think that's all the vigil campaign in this country, to watch out for ourselves.
I know, but we are in this, right now, under this administration, we are infringing because Barack Obama puts himself under the United Nations and not communicating as he should with our Congress. And so when we take grant money from the federal government, if it doesn't go through the proper process approved by our Congress, because that's where money should be appropriated from, our Congress, and approved by our Senate, Barack Obama sidesteps that, and he presents to us executive orders, and the executive orders come with grant money funding, and some of that, I'm not too sure doesn't come through the UN. And so what I'm trying to do is say to you, because you are exactly that, elected officials, elected according to our Wyoming Constitution to protect the citizens' unalienable rights of life, liberty, and property. Your duty is to protect the citizens. So I'm just concerned that you follow that process. Okay? Just an admonition.
Mr. Chairman, these grants were grant awarded for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Federal Emergency Management Agency, this grant you're talking about. And so that would have come through the U.S. Department of Homeland Security.
That is under, if I'm not mistaken, it is under the administrative branch of our government. It isn't.
Whose budget would have to be approved by Congress if we had a budget. But the money that goes into the Homeland Security would have to go through the budget, the Congress, to get appropriation.
Okay, so you seem to be quite intelligent about the appropriation process. From just what I've observed, you seem to understand it quite well. That is what I'm asking here, is that you're very diligent about making sure that this money is appropriated by our Congress and not through an executive order process. Because Barack Obama seems to pull money out of the oddest places, quite frankly.
I would agree.
So that's what I'm asking here, that we're very, very diligent to protect the people of Natrona County and not put ourselves under the process of being bound by something that's not actually constitutional.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I appreciate what you're saying, but let me remind you, 9/11 happened under the Bush administration, and this act was passed under the Bush administration. So for you to bring up our newly elected president, I just don't agree with. I just wanted to say that. I don't want to argue about it. Of course, I happen to be the one Democrat on this board, but I just want to tell you that this was passed under the Bush administration.
I would say that George Bush is guilty as well.
Okay, your objections are duly noted.